On May 3rd, 2025, officers responded to a hotel regarding a disorderly individual who had reportedly threatened security personnel and damaged a room where he was staying with his girlfriend. They had no idea this would be just the beginning of the night's problems.
I'm out with him. What's up, man?
Oh, brother.
What's up? Tell me what's going on.
Listen. I'm gonna get up. Can I?
Go ahead, slowly.
Sure. I came from Miami.
Yeah?
I came from Miami to visit my girlfriend, right? First things first, she hasn't been answering phones. She hasn't been doing this. So I'm thinking she's cheating, right? Right.
How old
Understandable.
Are you? How old are you?
23.
Okay,
22. 22. I'm not gonna lie. 22. I'm about to be 23. Whatever.
No, go in your pocket.
I'll take everything out of my pocket. I know. That's the worst thing I could do. I watched too many videos. Alright, look, listen, sir. So, I come to see my girlfriend. We're having a good day. Her friends start talking, I don't even know what nonsense. I go to her room, bro, just to chill in there. I stay in her room. And then, she fucking comes to start arguing with me.
Can we walk this way? Because now I'm getting squirted.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh,
back to the car. Back to the car.
I'm gonna be arrested for sure.
Okay, great.
But
well, we'll get to that.
I come to her fucking apartment just to chill. You know, everyone's talking shit about me. No fucking reason. My phone's broken, sir. It's not
I don't
even.
want it to get wet.
Yeah.
Continue telling me what's going on.
Whatever. She starts talking shit and whatever.
Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
I'm right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't raise your voice.
I know.
Go ahead.
I know how to speak to you guys. She starts saying a whole bunch of things, whatever. I go to her room because I don't appreciate the way they're talking to me, right? So I go to her room and she comes to start confronting me, right? And I tell her I don't want to be with her anymore.
You said it's her room, correct?
Yes, it's her. So she's over here because of training for Chili's that just opened. Right? I work as a car salesman at Miami.
I'm not buying a car, so go on.
Alright, whatever. I sit in her room all calm because I realize that they're talking shit about me. So she comes in the room, starts confronting me and stuff. I start telling her I don't want to talk to her, right? I leave the room and I see her coworkers that are also talking shit about me.
How do you know?
How do I know?
How do you know they're talking shit about you?
Because I'm listening.
Who are you?
I'm listening.
No.
Yeah,
get back in the car.
Back up. Back up.
Vete.
I'm not going to tell you again.
No, ya, no hay problema.
I'm not going to tell you again.
Tell him that his brother, calm down.
You come, stay right. You can stay by your car. I'll talk to you in a minute. Thank you.
Yeah, that guy. So listen, they start talking stuff about me. I go to the lobby and I see all four of them, right? And I say, you're right? Freedom of speech. I don't care. I don't care what I say. They start saying that they're gonna call the cops. I don't give a f. I don't care. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm gonna get arrested. It is what it is. I did nothing wrong.
Where are you staying?
Staying with her.
No, you're not. Where are you staying? Who do you have down here that you know?
Her. I come from Miami Lakes.
Did she invite you down here?
Yes. She's in a work trip. And she can invite whoever they want, right? Because look.
Your story's not making any sense to me.
Okay. Sir.
Because you told me.
Lie to you, and you're trying to make it seem like I'm lying.
No. I said it doesn't make sense. I'm trying to get it clarity. Maybe I just missed something. You told me you came down here and you thought she was cheating on you.
Yeah, so look. Sir. We're talking on the phone 24/7. Why the fuck aren't you answering my phones? Why aren't you answering my texts?
You got ID on you?
Yes, sir. No, it's in her room. Can 283.
I know what room it is. You're not allowed on that property anymore.
I know.
Gabriel, what's your last name?
I got it.
This ID right here, this is
12-0. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, you took it out of your pocket.
That's perfect.
All right. So what's the deal with you giving security a hard time?
Listen.
Because he told me that you were being super aggressive. You were trying to fight. What's all that about?
Never laid a hand. Never was trying to fight. I was just saying what can come out of my mouth. So you know how I can speak to you and say you're a bitch, right?
Yeah, but you know what though? They have the power to evict you off the property.
Yeah, Yeah, which is why I left their property. I went all the way over there.
Okay, but if you're staying with your girlfriend, now where are you gonna stay?
Gonna go home. Or go to jail, how you guys taking me or whatever. I've never been to jail. Listen.
So you're gonna go home in Miami. You say you live in
Right.
Miami, right?
But
You're obviously intoxicated.
You can't drive.
So how are you gonna get home?
So you're gonna Uber all the way home?
because so look, listen to my
I'm gonna run this
situation.
because they're swamped.
Yeah.
Are you guys even trying to listen to me?
I am, but there's a lot of things going on. So I got the security officer coming up to me telling me that you're being super aggressive, yelling at him, trying to fight, calling him names, calling him racial slurs, whatever. That's your First Amendment right.
wait.
You could do so, right? Whatever.
Yeah, that's
You're telling
freedom
us
of
this.
speech.
You're telling us this story of what's going on.
I'm telling you
Another
exactly
officer
how it
talking
is.
to your girlfriend. So we're trying to put all the pieces
So
together.
so exactly what they tell you is exactly what I'm telling you, sir.
Well, I haven't spoke to her yet. but I
Okay,
have another
listen,
officer.
listen, sir.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
I'm telling you straight up because I don't care. I don't care. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Other than say what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Look, listen. I thought my girlfriend was cheating on me, right? So I came over here to try to make things up. We were fine till we went to the pool and we were with all of her friends.
Did she know you were coming, or you just?
Yes,
okay,
yes,
okay.
man. Yes.
'Cause you see what I'm saying? The way you're making the story
So we
seem,
worked things
you're
out.
making it seem like you knew she was over here, so you came from Miami and popped up on her.
No,
All right, so
we-
you guys were
We were trying to work things out
All
because I thought she wasn't communicating with me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm crying and I'm so emotional. But it's just how my life is gonna go right now. I'm gonna get fired. It's just how it is.
Why are you gonna get
understand?
fired?
Because I'm gonna get arrested.
Why are you gonna get arrested?
I don't know.
As far as we know, there's no crime that has been committed.
Okay.
Gabriel, listen.
Yeah, there's no crime
Is it
at all.
Gabriel?
Yes.
Who
So,
can
look,
you stay with?
My mother, which I live with in Miami,
How are you gonna get back there?
driving, but I
You
can't
can't drive.
I
You have a
can't.
car here?
I do, but it's her car.
Well, then you can't drive her car anyway.
I know.
So how are you gonna get home?
I don't know, sir. I don't know.
You're gonna have to Uber.
Look, listen, this wasn't my problem. We were fine because I was trying to make it fine I thought she was cheating on me, right?
Why would you think that?
She wasn't communicating with me when
So maybe she's on a work
I live with
trip.
her. I live with her.
So?
I live with her. You understand? It is already. You don't know my relationship. I know my relationship. We're always in contact. You understand, sir? I'm not even trying to give you a hard time. I'm just trying to explain to you how I think of the situation. Then you can hear her side. Then you can hear anything. Can you listen to my side?
I am.
Okay. So I came over here thinking she's cheating on me, but then we worked things out completely. I went to the pool, we were vibing. Bro, then their friends started saying a whole bunch of shit about how, oh, I kicked you out of this restaurant because you worked at the airport and this and that, blah, blah. You couldn't drink at this place, blah, blah, blah. I went to her room, sir. I went to her room, just chilled there by myself. She came to confront me. I got so mad, I threw everything in the fucking room. Yeah, I can say that. That's nothing wrong. I threw everything in the room, right? Didn't do any damage to any hotel things,
You can't
right?
damage her stuff.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I threw a whole bunch of shit on the floor. Whatever. I left the room and I saw her fucking coworkers and I called them retarded. And then I left. Officer.
What did you do with security?
I called him a bitch. I said he wasn't fucking listening to me. Anything I could say. I have freedom of speech. You
Sure,
understand?
but it's not nice to call
I
people
know,
names.
but look, listen.
There's the law, and then there's what's humane.
But look, the
You don't
law
put people-
doesn't say I can't say this.
But why would you say that to somebody who's not involved? Their job
Listen,
is to
no, he was involved.
Lower your
He
voice.
was.
Lower your voice.
I understand,
Lower
sir.
your voice. He's doing
You're
his
recording,
job.
right?
Yes, 100%.
Is that recording? Because I don't see the... Okay, there you go. Okay, just making sure.
The
just
bottom
making
line
sure.
is this. He has a job to protect the guests and the hotel.
But look,
Hold on. So, if he deems you as someone who's disruptive, his job is to get involved, right?
and go outside, right? I
He
have to
owns
leave their
all
premises.
Yes,
So guess what? I went over there, right?
which is their premises also.
That over there,
They own all of that.
they own that.
Yep.
That's 24 Hotel.
The company that owns 24 North owns this hotel, the Gates, The hotel next door and the hotel next to that and the trolley property in between.
Okay, I guess I'm trespassed. I guess. But look,
So
listen, sir.
listen, here's what I want.
Yes, sir.
I want to
sir.
get you home. Do we have anything
But there's
over
no
there?
there's no possible way for getting me home other than getting me to jail, man.
Okay.
Can
I read you something? Can I read you something?
My Miranda rights?
Yep.
I understand.
Just so we can
man.
continue talking.
I know.
Okay? It doesn't mean you're under arrest. By all means, it doesn't mean you're under arrest. That just means I want to make sure you're aware of your rights. It's to protect you.
And I'm not going to talk anymore because that's how that works, bro. That's how that works. It incriminates me.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, officer. Yes, it does, bro. Once you
What
read
this is
that
saying,
shit,
no.
once
They're just
you
going up to the room to make sure everything is
He
good.
said he threw everything all over the room.
Yes, but that's not wrong.
It is. It's not. If it's not your stuff, you can't damage other people's stuff.
Did you?
How am I damaging?
Did you damage the hotel room
He said
itself?
he didn't
Not
damage
damage.
the room itself.
There's coins all over the floor because her purse is full of coins. But ain't no damage to lamps, couch, bed, lights, TV, dresser.
Were they offended
anything.
by his actions?
Listen,
James.
he was offended by the way I said.
Which you can't say.
So
this.
Why would you say that? It's not very
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. You're recording, right?
Yes,
You're recording.
but that's not
How can I
nice.
say
It's just not nice.
freedom of speech though?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Freedom of speech and what's nice.
That's the words that Miami
Okay.
says. You understand, sir?
You can say whatever you want.
I know.
So.
all right. Anyways, so they definitely want him trespassed from the property.
Yeah.
Are they offended by his? Because then.
That I don't know. We can cross
Can I
that
get a
bridge.
shirt? You guys have a shirt?
I don't have a shirt.
I don't think I have.
Now, question: do you have any of your belongings in that room?
Hold on.
My phone?
Can we do?
Your phone's on the hood.
Yep, I have your
Oh, yeah,
phone,
yeah.
your wallet, and that vape.
Did you take anything today besides alcohol? Did you?
What's
Nothing.
that vape?
Just
a
a vape.
regular vape.
Just a vape. Didn't take.
You're not gonna get in trouble, man. We
Didn't
just need
take.
to know.
I did drink alcohol.
Okay.
That's obvious.
About 5 drinks of Jameson, as in like a shot. So 5 shots in total. Bro, I can tell you, I am intoxicated, I guess. But I'm not intoxicated to where I can't do a field sobriety. You understand? Like, if you guys test me right
But
now,
I'm not asking
you're
you.
not-
I know,
I'm
because
not
I'm not
asking
driving
you
or
to.
anything. I understand that. I can be drunk. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Listen, sir. What happened today was, bro, I came to fix shit with my girlfriend. And we fixed shit, right? It happened just yesterday. I got here yesterday night, right? Whatever. I got here yesterday night. We had a good night. We were gonna go to the pool today, right? We went to the pool. I met this lady, Vanessa, that she's already kicked me out in Miami Airport, right? I worked at Margaritaville, which was a restaurant. I went to her restaurant to go drink, and she felt it was some type of like, oh, you're not supposed to be drinking at the airport? I'm a free customer.
There's people in the hotel. Let's just have a conversation.
I know, sir. I know. I'm making this worse on myself, especially that you guys were recording.
We're recording for
thing
your
is,
protection and
I
ours.
know.
Listen to me. They're gonna check out what's going on up there. Now,
Just hate me, sir. Just
why?
hate me.
Why?
Because I already know that's gonna happen.
I would
I
like.
have nowhere to stay today. I have nowhere to stay, sir. I have nowhere
Why
to stay.
you can't Uber home?
It's 3.5.
I'm well aware.
Are you guys gonna compensate my Uber?
No.
I don't have money for that, man. I don't have money for that.
Miami.
Listen, officer. I already know my life is gone. It's gone. This won't set me back, but it will take me off of my job. It will put a record on my system.
Not if
It
you
will
figure out
be-
how to get home, it won't, because I won't arrest you.
How do I get home?
You would rather go to jail than figure. Call your mother. Call your brother.
My mom and my brother.
Your brother.
So look-
who was that
so
guy
look-
in the car? Hold on. Who was that guy in the car?
Some random coworker that they work
He
with.
said that your brother told you to calm down.
My brother worked with him. He moved to Michigan, right? So we're having a whole. So you know how I had that whole situation with my girlfriend thinking that she's cheating, right? My mom is a gambler, right? So she couldn't pay for rent this month. And me and my girlfriend had to pay for it. So understand we have no money. I have $95 in my account, man. $95 in my account. I can't call an Uber from here to home.
But you can't stay in this hotel.
No, I'm arrested.
No, but
I know this.
We don't arrest people because they have no place to stay.
Look, I have no place to stay, sir. What do I do? Can you give me some advice?
I don't have any.
Did you search me, by the way, so I can put my hand in my pocket?
Turn around.
Please.
Put your hands on your head. On your head. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. You can put your hands in your pocket.
I've never been this in trouble, man.
All right, Mr. Gabriel, so here's the situation. This is where we're at.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say this one time and one time only.
Yes,
You are
sir.
officially trespassed from not only 24 North, but from this hotel as well, this whole entire property.
And that one too, right?
Let me finish. If you come back here, you will be subject to arrest. If you have clothes in that room, we're going to walk you over there. You're going to grab your belongings and leave. Once you leave, you are not to return.
I agree.
Again, if we get a call, if we come back here, there's not going to be no words. These silver bracelets are going to go on there, and you're going to spend the night in Monroe County Hotel, okay? All right, so we're going to walk over there. We're going to get your stuff. You're going to leave. Understood?
Understood, sir.
All right, let's go.
How do I walk over there? I don't even know how I'm going to do that.
I don't know.
I'm just going to end up in your cell.
Who was the guy that drove up in the Mustang?
So that was, his name is Christopher, but he has nothing to do with me. He's not
Can he give you a ride to Miami?
Where is he? Does he live here? Or
No.
Is he staying here too?
So look, all of these people came from Miami.
Okay, wait, hold on.
International
We're gonna stop
Airport
here for a
Hotel.
second.
Yes, sir.
We're
Yes,
going to
sir.
walk over like my partner said. If you see anybody and you say anything to them, we will be going to jail.
Got you. You guys want me to keep talking to you though?
Yeah, you can talk to us.
Okay, so all these people came from either California, they came from Colorado, because I met some people already. As this night has
We're
gone
just
on.
talking here.
Okay,
Lower
sir.
your voice.
I'm super emotional because
Because you've been drinking.
you know I'm fucked. No, it's not even that I've been drinking. I'm completely sober. I can follow a line for you. You understand?
You're
I'm
not
just
sober.
emotional. This is my girlfriend that I think has been.
Lower your
All
voice.
right. I'm not even talking.
Okay,
I have
that's
freedom of
fine.
speech, and I have the Fifth Amendment to fucking stake rights.
Yeah,
That's probably the best thing.
Bro,
This way.
bro.
This way. This way.
Up here? This way.
This way.
You know where the room's at. Show us where the room's at.
I don't know where the room's at though. We gotta follow that, I guess, and then go to whatever the room she said.
Oh, slow down. Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, you better watch your mouth.
Yo, but I can't say whatever the fuck I
I
want.
told you not to say anything because we're in a hotel.
But I'm not talking to anybody.
I know, dude, but
You
just
said
disturbing
talking
the
to
guests,
anybody.
but just keep it down so you're not disturbing the
Okay,
guests.
well, she's a f***ing bitch.
That's
you
fine.
understand?
That's
Alright. Just making sure.
Just don't say
I don't give a f*** what the fuck I say. You guys can't take me or in arrest for that shit.
If
Understand?
somebody's offended by something you say, we can.
It's
Oh,
called,
really?
Yes, it's called disorderly.
Disorderly conduct, disturbing the peace.
That's why we keep trying to warn you to keep it down.
Okay. I guess that's a law.
It is, actually. What room are you in? What room?
It's a 283.
283 behind us. Hey,
Ma'am, what room is it?
283. Right here.
After officers brought him to the room to collect his belongings, they walked him off the property, issued a trespass warning, and instructed him not to return. The footage then resumes at 12:12 a.m. as officers head back to the hotel once again, following reports that he had returned and was causing another disturbance.
Yep. I'm okay.
What did we tell you about coming back?
I didn't come back.
You did. You were in the lobby.
This is in the sidewalk?
You were in the lobby.
Oh, I was in the lobby.
Yeah.
I was over there?
That's what we were
Go
told.
ask her. Go ask sir.
I'm saying that's what we were told. It's
Good
on.
shit,
It's
good shit.
on.
Yep. Go get their lies out of...
No, there's cameras in there. I'll just go ask them to go look.
I can walk... Sir, walk with me. Walk with me, sir.
Sir,
Walk with me.
I don't want you near the traffic. I don't want you near the
No.
traffic. Come
I'm
over
on
here.
the sidewalk.
Come over here. Come
I'm
over
on the sidewalk. I know
don't
my
want you
laws,
I
bro.
don't want you near the car.
Come on, gang.
Was he on the property?
Yeah, please. Oh, okay.
Lower your voice.
Cameras.
Lower your voice. Lower your voice. Lower your. I'll find out. Lower your
look,
voice.
listen. These are peasants. Like, I don't give a
I didn't say you could walk
3,
away.
4,
I'm
5,
doing an
6
investigation.
officers.
Don't walk away from it.
I'm not.
I'm doing an investigation. Don't walk away from it.
Look, listen. That's their property. This is their property. This line right here. Guess what? Never pass that line.
Sir, was he on the property?
Check the. Okay. Yeah. Because I know my laws and I stayed right here. Guess what? I stayed right here.
All right, I'm gonna tell you, if you do not walk away from me again.
You are currently detained.
Didn't we tell you not to come back over here?
I hope you're enjoying this.
Didn't we tell you not to come back over here?
This is public property. I can talk to you however I want. Okay.
Now you're gonna be detained.
Yeah, I'm gonna be detained and cuffed. And guess what? It's illegal. It's illegal
You're
because
detained
of the
right
way I could talk to
We
you
already
guys.
told you were trespassing from this property.
But guess what? I'm on sidewalk. I'm on sidewalk.
All right, if you want to f around,
I'm not
you are going to find out. Stop
Guess what?
resisting.
Guess what? Lawsuit's gonna happen, bro. I'm not resisting at all. I was on the sidewalk. Sir, and I can promise you that. I can promise you that, man. I can promise. Sir, promise.
This is part of the investigation for us to figure out what's going on. All right.
Listen, sir.
But we have already warned you.
Whose
I'm
car
not
is
gonna listen to you. You're gonna listen to me.
They're all on the balcony, enticing me. They're on the balcony enticing me,
His
bro.
front camera's on. We can search him in front.
Yeah, look. I was sitting on that.
But why would you come back over here?
On that bus stop, bro. I'm trying to figure out a ride back home.
You're not doing well.
Okay, because I don't have my grandma calling an Uber from.
All right, Gabriel. I'm trying to be nice to you, man.
I know. I try to be nice to you guys. Yo, look, listen. They're enticed by all this. They're laughing at all this. You understand?
The only thing that you should have been concerned with is just trying to find a ride.
But look, you see that? Yeah, I've been trying to do that at that bus stop. But guess what? My brother called me. I just started walking.
Where's all your stuff?
Over there at that bus stop, man.
Why would you, Gabriel? Look at me. Why would you walk back over here, knowing that you're?
Is this not public property,
no,
sir?
I understand it, but
Is this
listen
not
to me.
public
But listen
property?
to me. You just had a situation with her, right?
Okay.
Why would you even walk back over here?
Listen, sir, they're talking to me. I'm walking, talking.
Ignore that.
It's my brother.
But
I can ignore that, but they can ignore me,
Gabriel,
right?
Check it out.
Right?
Hey, Gabriel, look at me. If you were walking all the way over there, and you stayed over there,
No.
there would be zero interaction, correct?
Correct, man. But it doesn't matter if I'm walking on the sidewalk. You understand? If I'm walking on the sidewalk, there's nothing wrong, right? Right, sir? Right? Please confirm it. Confirm it. Confirm it. Why don't you confirm it?
Sit tight for me.
That's
we're gonna
crazy,
figure it out, all right?
bro. That's crazy, man. Bro, I done been walking right there.
So the call,
right there, I know the.
all right. So the call came in that you were in the lobby,
But
twerking in the lobby.
I was twerking right there. Right there. Look, I promise to God, I was twerking right there. That's crazy. Yeah, look at that.
All right, Gabriel, just sit tight for me, all right?
Yeah. I'm being incriminated in here. It's cameras. I don't give a fuck, bro. I didn't do anything. I swear to God.
If you do anything, you'll be out.
Yeah, I know I would be out. But guess what? It's false detainment. It's false detainment, bro. That's crazy. You guys are willing to go through a lawsuit, bro. Sir. If I was on the public sidewalk, is there anything I'm doing wrong? I know. Exactly. If I'm on a public sidewalk, it is what it is, bro.
I'm just letting you know.
I know.
Yeah, he's
stepped off the sidewalk a couple feet into the driveway, and I'd say he was about midway up.
Do we have cameras at this at all?
Not that I'm aware of. I'll ask Khalil.
Just because I need to see that, because he could just say it's you guys against him.
Our word against his word.
Do you know how to work those to see the camera? To review it? Did you know if the camera goes this far?
Because we had that day that woman had.
Yeah, it only goes to over there. It doesn't go right here.
So they're stating.
But both of them
he
said
came
Man,
in.
who's the RP for this call?
these two.
Who called 911?
Vanessa.
No, I talked
Who's
to
Vanessa?
Vanessa's the lady who called y'all the first time. I wouldn't let the hotel staff know that he was out here.
So who called 911 this
right
time?
here? It was the hotel, because I went there and told her that he was
All right, and so
walking through here and he stepped on the driveway.
No, we
So
just
that-
need to know who saw him get
I
on the
saw
property.
Because the call came out that he was in the lobby.
No, he wasn't in the lobby. Not that far. But he was walking back and forth here. I saw him step foot on the driveway, walk back. He kept saying, I know my rights, I'm not trespassing. He threatened to kick his ass, my ass, another team member up their's ass. He called me all kinds of N-words and bitches.
Yeah, did the same thing.
So,
Yeah, they would like to talk to you too.
So he walked off the sidewalk up to the
he
driveway.
walked right
You're
over
the one
there
who
in front
called
of the driveway.
called them. Okay. Yes. Yeah, sure will.
We got it.
We got it, James.
She's going to the restroom. She'll be right down. Let me get my card.
Well, he was warned once.
Yeah.
You guys have ID on you?
Yes, sir.
Bro, all this from me saying freedom of speech, bro. That's actually crazy. Freedom of speech. Please talk about it. Please talk about it. Yup. There's nothing you can take me in for. Yup. I'm exercising my rights. Fucking crazy. All of this is being recorded. I know how this goes, bro. I know how this goes. People pass baggies back here. You know, man. Come on, man. This ain't nothing new. Not that I've been here before, but shit, this ain't nothing new, man. Look, listen, all I'm testifying against me, and you're gonna see how nothing ends up happening, bro. Nothing ends up happening. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Who saw him on the property?
Both did.
Where on the property?
He was
about midway,
walking on
but
the
I saw
sidewalk and he crossed
What's
over to
midway?
the driveway.
About
What that little adventure is right there?
Kind of
it
right
was like
here?
where the shadows end.
Alright, I'm gonna put my flashlight just for quick clarification. Right there?
Yes, sir.
Security.
Yeah.
Right there with my flashlight at. Is
That's
that considered
property.
your property?
Yep.
Okay.
That's our property.
You both saw
Anything
him?
past the
Yes.
sidewalk.
You saw him there?
Yes, sir.
You would testify that?
Yes, sir.
Because we have to put this in the report.
Yes.
You saw him up right there? Okay. All right. I appreciate it, all right?
No problem. You want?
They have your IDs. We'll get it back to you, okay?
Everyone's talking to her, telling her how I'm wrong, and how what I said was crazy. But everyone was talking shit about me. I was in her room, just chilling, vibing. She came in, started a conflict, threw her purse on the floor. Wow. And then after that, I left, called people idiots, and then just left. But I get the cops called on me because they're... Yo, it's okay, bro. I got a free lawyer for this shit.
Which bus stop is your stuff at? Is it going to be on this side?
Right there on that bus stop. Am I arrested?
Right now, I just want to know where your stuff is.
Yeah, right.
It's right there?
You know, right behind that Rambo or
Romro? It's right in there?
Romro, that first bus stop.
Okay.
There's a bag and some slides.
All right, I'm going to go grab it.
Thank you, sir.
You want me to... You're good, right? Yeah. Do you want me to unlock it or no? It said bus stop.
You already got her information?
I took a picture of her DL and I was going to send it to you. I didn't send it yet. All right.
Man, what's a good phone number for you? So explain to me, because I kind of got bits and pieces of it.
I was standing up on the fourth floor with Juliana.
Okay.
I happened
The
to
girl
see
who
him.
originally called.
No, the girl
No,
who
the girl
called
who
was
was
the lady Vanessa who's heading. She's going to the bathroom. She's going to head down. Just
Okay.
Yeah. So I saw him standing right there with his hood on. I was just like, hey, is that your boyfriend? I was like, he's got to leave the hotel. And he's standing here yelling at her, calling her all kind of bitches, sluts. Why are you doing this to me? You're
Ruined my
stupid.
life.
You ruined my life. So I was like, hey, man, you got to go. Like, you're going to get arrested. Like, he's like, I don't care. And then he started slurring, throwing out racial slurs or whatever. And I'm like, hey, man, you got to go. Like, just go. Like, go have a good night. Leave.
Yeah.
And that's when he started calling me the N-word. He threatened with his ass. He threatened with another one of my team members' ass that was out there. I came back down here. I went to the front desk to tell them. He's steady saying he's kicked somebody's ass, calling them N-words, calls me a bitch. I'm walking to the office. I was like, have a good night. Like, I'm not going to entertain you. I'm not going to, I'm letting them know to call the cops. Like, you're being too crazy. And then he's walking, like, he's saying, I know my rights. I'm going to walk to the light. But I saw him cross the pathway of the thing, of the driveway, and he walked on the side steps of the curb and was sitting up there cursing her out from up there. And so I'm in the office. I told him, like, hey, he's back. He's calling her. He called her like 10 times before I even got downstairs. And so he's not gonna stop.
He's going to jail.
He's gotta keep doing it. So I came back out. He's still steady calling me the B word, N word, all this stuff. And that's when he kind of walked that way. Once I told him, I said, hey, the cops have already been called, man. And that's when he started walking that way. And then again, he started calling her a bitch and calling her a slut. He stepped over here.
But you saw him step in the...
Yes, I saw him stop on the driveway. Yes. So I'm just like, what do you want us to do? Like, you gotta go. Like, I gave you the time to, like, leave, and then you're sitting here threatening my team, my other trainer. Like, we're here for Chili's to open.
Yeah.
I have to wait and protect them until I know more than I have to report.
Yeah.
And I have to report it. Like, I had no choice. And so I came down here, I just waited for you guys just to make sure, if you need anything from me, I'd stay down here. And that's when, like, you guys came and he kind of walked away.
What was your name?
My name is Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Yes.
At any point, did you feel offended by his actions?
I mean, if I'm being honest, it's nothing I don't expect, right?
Right,
but it's offensive. I don't know if he's mixed or whatever. So I just, at the end of the day, like, when you threaten to kick my ass, it's just like that's when I feel bad. And it's the N-word,
but in general, you would say yes, you were.
Yes, I mean, if you're gonna tell me you're gonna kick my ass, I have to take that seriously. Like, I don't feel safe
Right,
around
so
you.
you were offended by his actions.
Yeah, where I'm staying at. Like, how do I know you're not gonna come back and see me standing anywhere and attack me, especially if I leave the hotel?
Yeah.
Okay. And he did say he was going to kick your ass?
Yes.
Okay.
Why isn't the person that I'm arguing with testifying as some type of witness? Why? Why is it other people? Like, bro, of course those random ass people are gonna say some stupid shit. On top of that, I did never pass that sidewalk line. See that sidewalk line that there is right there? That sidewalk line? My bags is outside of the sidewalk line. That's because the officer placed it there. But don't worry. I get arrested, bro? Oh man, my lawyer's gonna have fun.
Mr. Davis, his belongings was on property as well.
Oh, really?
So there's no if and about. He was on property.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys.
All righty.
Do you have any questions for us?
No, absolutely not at all.
All right. Well, he's going to jail, so.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys.
How long
I'm
are you
so
guys in
sorry.
Key West?
I'm here from May. She's here from
I'm leaving on Monday.
Okay.
We
And you?
were out having a great time, and I had to stop what I'm doing. This is always
Well,
first.
you know what? The issue with me is not how long I'm gonna be here. Is that he lives where I live. So,
Well, that's Miami?
yeah,
That's a Miami.
he's-
That's a Miami problem.
Yeah.
All
that's
of
what,
that-
That's what the
all
young
of his
lady's worried about
anger
too, because they live
is
together.
towards
Yeah.
And she's worried about.
Well, he's a grown man. He made the poor choices, and now he has to
He
live
was
with himself.
well informed.
Yes.
We gave him an opportunity. We could have easily took him earlier.
I do have a question for
Yes,
you.
sir.
Then.
Yeah.
Since this is Miami, though, is there anything we can tell her that she can do in Miami so she can feel protected?
Yeah,
I
so
told
she
her
can
to-
reference the case number,
Yep.
and then she could try to get an injunction up there.
I'll give you a copy.
Because I even told her
What
to
was it,
probably get
2299?
a restraining order against him. Correct.
Yeah, but you'd end up having to go and get an injunction, and you'd have to have, I think, 2299.
Yes.
Because it's
Do
gonna
you guys have her phone number?
Yes.
For notification? Do we want to do a notification?
I don't know if they're gonna do notification. Maybe county will.
That's
call
what I mean.
There.
No, for when he gets out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right?
One's need her number.
But like, why
You wanna write
did it get to that point?
I just text you to go.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys.
So thank you guys.
Yep, no
Appreciate it.
problem.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Safe, guys. You predicted it.
I didn't.
Yeah, and you said it out loud.
Maybe I
And you
jinxed
said
it.
it out loud. You know what that means.
Alright, so we're moving him to you?
Yep.
Thank God.
Come on.
Out.
Out. Stay right there for a second. We're gonna take a walk over there by that other officer's car. Right here.
Am I under arrest?
You are under arrest
Okay. Why am I under arrest?
for
Trespassing?
trespass after warning.
Okay, so how did I trespass? If you can explain that to me. Those people said I was in the lobby?
Nope, you crossed over onto the pavement.
Oh, okay.
And then
So
we also
I was
have
never on the sidewalk?
Hold on. No, you were on the
Did you guys look
sidewalk
at
also.
video? Did you guys look at video?
We were also on the sidewalk
Sir.
too.
Did you
And
guys
then
look at
also,
video?
but hold on, I'm not done.
I got you.
You're also under arrest for disorderly conduct because you made others around you feel uncomfortable while you were intoxicated.
Okay, wait.
Do you want me over there with you? Just because he's going to be mounted the whole time. Going off to discuss.
Oh my god, bro. I made others feel uncomfortable from the sidewalk. How does that make any sense? Wrongful imprisonment. No worry. Sir, can I talk to you?
I know.
Sir, can I talk to you?
Well, the first one didn't really count.
The seatbelt isn't even on right, by the way. Sir, the seatbelt isn't on right. If you get into an accident, it's honestly unsafe. Sir, you have body cam on? Sir, you have body cam on? I've been nothing but cooperative with you guys, by the way. With you guys. At least with you guys. Sir, you can talk to me. You know that, right? You're a public servant. Sir, and you're driving unsafe without my seatbelt. Bro, I just need to talk to you.
I can hear you now.
But you could been hear me. And then you're driving unsafe without my seatbelt on right. Come on, man. Damn. This is my first time being arrested, man. Is like, I'm on the sidewalk. I can say whatever I want. Ain't no... I was...
You're not getting arrested for that. You're getting arrested for walking back on the property after you were told.
Never on the property. On the sidewalk.
I have several witnesses, including security, said that
Yeah.
you walked back on.
Yeah, but where are the videos, sir? They could say whatever they want. Holy f***,
On
man.
top of that, because you caused a disturbance, that's called disorderly.
No, that's not how it works. I'm on the public sidewalk. I can say whatever I want.
That is how it works.
Bro, that's crazy, man.
If you're on the sidewalk yelling, and somebody's offended by it, guess what? It's called disorderly.
But guess what? They were provoking me. So what if they provoke me? Okay, it's a different story. They're provoking me. They're provoking me. No, I understand. It is what it is. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll have my lawyer on this, and it's unlawful detainment and everything else, bro. You guys have me unsafe in this back seat. You're speeding off at 30 at full RPMs. Like, I don't even care, bro. You guys aren't even respecting me as a person. That's crazy, bro. You guys gave me an option. Guess what? I walked away and I stayed on the sidewalk. All right. There's something on this back seat that's could probably incriminate me. It's a rock or some shit. I don't know what the this is, but it's dangling on my cuffs. I'm gonna lose my job, right? Yeah? Am I?
First of all, I have no bearing on that. I mean, but like I said, you're a grown adult. You made the decision.
Yo, officer, but what did I do, man? Disorderly conduct. Like what? That's when you're acting super intoxicated next to whoever the fuck it is in the public street. Like, bro, I was by myself 100 feet away from whoever.
That's not how it works.
I know. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can look it up. 98.
Yeah, I got you. Gonna get booked for the first time. Gonna lose my job. It doesn't even matter. It's all good, bro. Over some female. Make sure you show that you guys didn't put the seatbelt right. Okay? Well, it's all on camera. It's okay. You guys arrested me for no reason. I'm on the public sidewalk. You guys didn't even get evidence. Nothing. It's crazy, bro. You guys could be fighting crime out there. It's sick, bro. That is sick. That is sick, bro. I'm not getting taken out of cuffs. Still feeling this pain for no reason. Did nothing wrong. Pro guard.
I thought you said your seatbelt wasn't on.
Is it on my chest? Okay, that's what I thought.
Your seatbelt is right here.
Okay, that doesn't matter. It could slam me from here. If I had it on my chest, that would be good, right? Right? That's how it's supposed to be on?
Brother, you talk too much.
I know I do. I'm Sagittarius, but guess what?
That's what's getting you into trouble.
It's legal to talk, bro. It's legal to talk, man. It's legal to talk, bro. You guys intimidate people for no reason.
Oh, man.
I can talk all I want. Officer, I can talk in here. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can say whatever word I want. I can call you a bitch if I want to. You understand?
I'm not offended by it.
Damn, I know you're not. But guess what? People can't be offended by that. It's freedom of speech.
Well, Jasmine was offended by what you told her.
But look, listen, she's 100 feet away from me. So how does that make sense?
Number one, you're intoxicated.
How intoxicated? How do you know? How do you know?
Number two.
How do you know? How do you know?
Number two.
How do you know?
You'll get the arrest report. You'll be able to read it.
I know.
Just for the record.
Guess what? Where's the breathalyzer? Where's the steps?
Just for
Where's
the
the eye shit?
Just for the record, so you know, I write really good reports.
That's good.
Go ahead.
And you're gonna get sued for a really good report,
I'm
bro.
sure.
At the detention center, he continued causing a disturbance. He now faces charges of disorderly conduct, trespassing after warning, and resisting an officer. His case remains open, with a court date scheduled for the summer of 2025.
What's your thoughts? Let us know what you think in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. We will see you in the next video.